Hey guys, it is Riley from the GamerNet here, and this is my first video on the GamerNet. So I am going to be doing a lot of action-packed games and like first-person shooters, Call of Duty, Destiny. As you see in the background here, I got some alpha footage for you guys. I'm going to be doing like Assassin's Creed. A lot of fun games that are more like mature rated, but I still enjoy them a lot more than like slow paced games. So, my first video is a top 10. I am doing my top 10 video games of all time, but I couldn't do a top 10 without honorable mentions, right? So I have 4 honorable mentions here. The first one is The Force Unleashed. It is a Star Wars game, and it's like third-person, action-packed. You have your lightsaber, you have your force powers, and you could go either light side, dark side, any way you choose. But there wasn't a lot to do in the game. After you finish the storyline, there wasn't really much you could do, so I had to slip it in as an honorable mention. And then the second one we have is Final Fantasy VII. I enjoyed the game, but not as much as any of the games in the top 10. And another honorable mention I have is Minecraft, of course. Everybody has at least heard of Minecraft or has it. And so it's the game where you build the blocks, you build the cities, you fight off the monsters at night, and you do all that stuff. And it's fun. But then it can get boring, and then you slip back into it, and you slip out. And so I had to put it as honorable mention. Okay, so our last honorable mention is Terraria. Well, not as many people have heard of Terraria. Some people call it Terraria, but there's just a ridiculous amount of stuff to do in that game. I mean, sometimes if updates come out, you have to create 2 characters to be able to do everything. And so it's like a 2D Minecraft with bosses and stuff like that. A lot more to do. So I put it as an honorable mention because, well, I didn't enjoy it as much as all the other games on the list. So let's jump into the top 10 now. At number 10, we have Assassin's Creed 2. It was such a fun game that I had to put it on. It's considered the best Assassin's Creed of all of the entire franchise, and I would agree with that because there was so much to do. You could have like 100+ hours into that game and not get everything done that there is to do. So, I just enjoyed it so much. I put it on the list at number 10, and at number 9 is a classic. We have Star Wars Battlefront 2. They have a new Star Wars Battlefront coming out later in like 2015, I believe it is. And so I had to put this on the list. I loved this game. I maxed out I maxed out 3 profiles with all of the upgrades, all of the weapons, and I played every single character and maxed out all their stats. So I enjoyed this game so much. I had done everything, so I had to put it at number 9. And number 8, number 9 and number 8 could have gone either way. But number 8, I have Dishonored. Dishonored is a game by Bethesda, and it's a really, really innovative game. It's a game about stealth and getting back your loved one, the one you love, which is like your daughter, and then you get betrayed after you capture, which is spoiler alert, sorry, and then you have to go and do the missions again, but to get back at the people that had betrayed you. And so I absolutely loved this game. You could go through the entire game and not kill anybody, and then you'd have a good ending, but if you killed everybody, then you'd have a bad ending. And basically how your actions throughout the game really impacted how the game ended. So I had to put that one as number 8. Number 7, well, this one could be seen coming. It's the new game Watch Dogs. I love it. It's so much fun. It's like GTA, except you're like a super hacker. And I enjoy the game so much, and there's so much to do. It's like GTA. There's an infinite amount of things you can do in it. And I enjoyed this more than GTA, so that's why this made the list rather than GTA 5. But I really, really liked it, and I wanted to make sure it got a spot on the list. And number 6, not really one that most people would see coming, since it's only an alpha. I'm putting it lower on the list, but Destiny. Destiny is the game you see in the background. It's made by Bungie, and they did such a good job with this game. It was crazily fun. I'm still playing it, and I don't want the alpha to end. I wish this game was out right now. And so, I have played so much of this game that it's crazy. And so, I had to make sure it got on the list. And number 5, any of the Madden games. Kind of self-explanatory. Football's a big thing here in America, and people love football, so I had to put that on the list. Number 4, we're in the top 4 now. These are, by far above all the other games on this list. But number 4 is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and I loved it. I, maxed out multiple characters. I got every DLC. I did everything in this game. And I loved it so much, I can still go back and enjoy it. It has a lot of replay value. You can play a lot, really fun. It's a lot of fun, and had to put it on the list. And so, number 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm not a Call of Duty 4 fanboy, but like a bunch of people. I liked Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty and World at War and Call of Duty 4, but everything is surpassed by Black Ops 2. I just love this game. Something was broken about the guns, where a lot of the guns were more powerful than others, and I just played so much of this game. I maxed prestige in the game, and I have prestiged every weapon multiple times. I've gotten diamond assault rifles, diamond snipers, and diamond SMGs. Not LMGs or specials and stuff like that, or pistols, but I've gotten a lot of that stuff done in that game. I've played the heck out of it. I love it. I love it more than any other Call of Duty, so I put it on the list. And the last 2 could go either way. Mostly number 1, though, is better, but this one you probably wouldn't see coming. Number 2, Super Mario Galaxy for the Wii. I absolutely loved this game. I played it so much that I maxed out everything you could do. I played it over and over and over again. And I just couldn't stop playing this game. I was addicted to it. And every time I would go over to my grandparents' house, I would take their Wii back home with me so I could play it for the rest of the night. I was totally addicted to this game. And I really, really enjoyed it. It's a really good game. It was rated 10, I think, on IGN. But I don't usually listen to the critics. I enjoy a game if I enjoy a game. And if the critics say it's bad, well, then I guess I disagree with them. But, coming in at number 1, probably by not much of a long shot from number 2, but still pretty far, it's Halo 3. Halo 3 was so much fun. The soundtrack was amazing. I played through the campaign so much that I had done so much in that game that my recorded hours on it is 500 and something. And I've gotten every achievement. I've beat the game on Legendary multiple times, and I just loved it. And so I couldn't not put this on as number 1. It was my first ever video game too, so that might be a little bias of me, but still, it was so much fun that I couldn't get. I went 4 days straight without sleeping playing this thing, and I didn't do very much in multiplayer, believe it or not. I forged a bunch. I got some good maps. I watched Rooster Teeth a lot because they were big Halo guys back then. They still are, but not as much. I did so much in Halo, and I had to put this as number one. But, so, video's coming to a close. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed my first video. There's definitely going to be more Destiny coming out, so keep an eye out on that. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.